Ever since Aaron Rodgers went down after only a few snaps into his Jets career, after running out with the American flag, people thought it was wild, the idea of him potentially coming back this season from an Achilles tear. Well, not only does it look like that's going to happen, it might happen regardless of whether or not the Jets are actually in the playoff picture, according to some recent reports. Aaron Rodgers injury update. Jets quarterback targeting Christmas Eve matchup versus Commanders as return date per report. Rodgers reportedly aims to return to practice this week or next as he recovers from the Achilles tear. According to NFL media, it's possible Rodgers could practice this week for the Jets. Ian Rappaport mentions it seems more likely that it'll be next week, but the Jets are just waiting for him to be cleared, basically a doctor's note. As for when Rodgers could return, NFL media reports the four-time MVP is targeting Week 16 Christmas Eve matchup against the Washington Commanders. Rodgers had previously said he was targeting mid-December, and Fox Sports reported that Rodgers wants to play regardless of the team's place in the playoff picture. John, do you think it's a good idea for Aaron Rodgers to potentially push this comeback and actually come back on the field, even if the Jets have no chance of making the playoffs?
Well, to me right now, the Jets, if you look at the standings, they're 14th in the AFC right now. They're 4-7. So that's like 3 weeks away right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them actually making it. I would not actually risk this. I mean, what's the point? I get that he wants to play, but there's really no upside. If I'm the team, I'm telling him, no, you ain't coming back. It's just not worth it. Especially if the team is loses the next 3, then they'll be like 4-10. There's no point in coming back.
Yeah, I think the reason he wants to do it is to prove that he can, right? I think he wants to he wants something out of this season, or it's going to feel like a complete waste. And so I think maybe he wants to do something that no one's done before. The idea of tearing your Achilles in week 1 and coming back in week 16 is insane. We've never seen anything like that. So maybe that's where it's coming from. He just to motivate himself. He wanted to accomplish this and he wants to actually be able to do it. But the worst thing in the world would be if he came back in that and somehow got injured. And at that point,
then he's out maybe for the next season.
Yeah.
If he re-tears it, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to me, man. I mean, even if he comes back, is he going to be like on a snap count or something like that?
I don't know. No idea. I have always thought it was too outlandish to even really consider that he would do it. Maybe good motivation for him, potentially see what can happen. But I didn't think that a 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers was going to be able to do this. It's sounding like it's going to happen. Even if the Jets are 4-10, even if the Jets are 5-9 and they're out of the playoff picture, it looks like Aaron Rodgers is committed to coming back for this team. We'll see if it happens, but it'll be must-watch TV if it does.
Well, the good news is it's against the Redskins.
There you go. That's true. Maybe that's why he's like, what a shitty team I can come back. Here we go. Perfect.
Yeah. The Redskins can't stop me.